Investigators continue to examine the scene of Sunday's deadly plane crash in South Korea.
179 people died in that crash, and most of the victims have now been identified. NBC's Steve Patterson reports from Muon, South Korea.
So the grim, heartbreaking task that we've been watching, really the primary task here that has been going on since that crash on Sunday, is now almost completed. We have identified here about 174 out of 179 of the victims, so just 5 remaining as those families await answers. Now we're starting to learn about funerals as the remains, as the bodies are returned to family members. It is something that the government here, that the airlines here has wanted to nail down and do as quickly as possible. It is something that family members have complained about since they've been here, wanting to have that done. Those family members remain in the terminal here at the airport, awaiting any word of identification and then awaiting the remains of those family members. So key, so crucial, so important to them as the country mourns. New Year's Eve celebrations canceled across the country. As this investigation continues, we now know the 2 black boxes on board that aircraft have been recovered. It will take some time to recover the flight data, the voice data from those packages, but they will be a trove of information. As many experts, aviation experts, as many investigators are dialing in on a few things. Why didn't the landing gear appear to deploy? And what about that concrete barrier at the end of the runway that was struck by that plane, creating that fiery explosion? That now is the focus on many people's minds as this investigation is just starting to ramp up. Back to you.
And that was Scott Patterson reporting. The plane that crashed was a Boeing 737-800. This model is widely used and has a good safety record. One avenue investigators are looking into is whether the concrete fence that the plane skidded into should have been made from material that could break apart more easily.